You're now watching Getting to Know Town Square, brought to you by Associa Real Property Management. My name is Jackson Walker, and I'm your presenter today. I am a customer service representative at Associa Real Property Management and Community Management Solutions. If you need to reach me, you can contact me at customerservice@rpmanagement.com or by calling 614-766-6500. Let's learn a little bit about Town Square. Town Square connects neighbors, board members, and management teams to easy, proven, collaborative tools designed to enhance the community experience. As your management partner, Associa handles most day-to-day management of Town Square, but boards have administrative rights and can be as involved in communicating in Town Square as they would like to be. Here's our roadmap for the training today. Getting started, we're going to log into Town Square. Next, we'll look at the home page, we'll take a tour and explore a little bit. The last thing to do is look at the 3 most common questions that I receive as a customer service representative. First, how to make a payment, how to find documents, and lastly, how to open a request. The first thing that we need to do in order to get started on Town Square is to register. Town Square can be accessed at any time and on any device. Visit the website from your desktop or smartphone, or you can download the app. There's an iOS app, the web app, and then an Android app. In order to register on Town Square, you'll need a personal computer or smartphone with the Chrome browser. You'll need your account number, which can be found on a welcome letter, coupon book, or billing statement, or you can contact customer service for your account number. Just provide your name and your property address. The last thing you'll need is your full name and your postal or zip code. Visit the RPM website and click Account Login, or visit https:/app.townsquare.io/login. Following the link on the previous slide will bring you to this page. At the bottom in small green text, you'll see the button Need to Register. Click it to get on to the next step. Here you'll enter your account number, zip code, and your first and last name. You can click Continue to proceed to the next page. Remember that the spelling must match your name on the account. If it doesn't work, try it without your first name, or contact customer service if your name has been misspelled. If there's more than one owner on the account, you'll have to select your name. Each owner on the account can make their own profile with their own email address and their own password. This can personalize your Town Square experience. On this screen, you can confirm your account information, such as your name and your address. If everything looks okay, then go on to the sign up step. Lastly, you'll choose an email address and a password to use to log into Town Square in the future. Make sure you use an email that you will not lose access to, such as a work or school email address. A personal email address is usually best. Now that you've completed the registration process in Town Square, you can download the mobile app. Just go to the App Store, type in TOWNSQ, and click Install. Once the app is open, you can log in using the same email and password that you used to register with your account on the previous steps. And now we are finally ready to tour the home page. Now there is a lot of information here. It could be a little bit overwhelming at first. Let's just take some time to go through each of the different sections from left to right. Here I've broken up the home page into its different parts. First on the left-hand side, you'll see links to Town Square features. These are all useful shortcuts to get to the different areas of Town Square. I draw your attention specifically to the Request button and the Documents button. We'll circle back around to these later. Next is the My Community column. In this column, you'll see recently uploaded documents to your community, news and events, or announcements in your community. If we move on to the top right of the screen, you'll see there's a Profile button. Here you can go to manage the occupants on your account. You can click the Accounts button to make payments. You can change your profile settings, such as your email settings or your phone number. And lastly, you can log off of Town Square. Moving downward now, you'll see the search feature. I haven't found this to be incredibly useful. However, there are some helpful shortcuts at the bottom of the search feature page. And lastly, there's the inbox and messages section. In your inbox, you'll see messages and requests on your account. These might be to or from you. The requests, it might show if there's been a violation on your account, an open architectural application, or if you've submitted a request for maintenance. And then at the bottom, you'll see your accounts. If you own multiple associate properties, they'll all show up here. You'll see there's the address, the current balance on the account, and a shortcut to the make a payment screen. Moving on now to the Documents tab. Homeowners often ask me how to find documents in TownSquare, and learning how to use this section, while a little bit complicated at first, can be extremely useful. Here I've broken down the Documents tab into its different areas. First, in order to get to the Documents tab, navigate to the TownSquare links on the left-hand side and click Documents, which is near the bottom. Then we'll move over to the top right-hand side, where you'll see there are the Community Documents section and then My Documents section. Under Community Documents are things like an exterior modification form, the rules and guidelines for your community, or your bylaws. Under My Documents, you can upload things like an architectural application, a letter that you've received from Associa, or any document you'd like to refer back to quickly and easily. Moving downward now, you'll see the heading bar and the search feature. I find the search feature to be incredibly useful when looking for a specific document if I know what the document is named. If I'm looking for the exterior modification app, for example, I might just type in EXT and then hit search. My other preferred way to use this section is to use the filter function. If you move down to the next image, you'll see that I've drawn an arrow to showing all documents. Click here and it'll pull up the window on the next image down. In this example, I've chosen the design review category. I clicked done, I moved further down, and you'll see that it's filtered out all the documents to only show the exterior modification form. Click on the green text to open up the form, where you can download the form or print it to be either uploaded to TownSquare under a request, or if a hard copy is required, to be delivered to the RPM or CMS office. Here you'll see the Request tab. This is just an overview of the area. On the next screen, we'll move on to the different specific sections. Moving again from left to right. To get to the Request section, click Request, which is partway down the TownSquare Links area. If you move a little bit farther to the right, you'll see the Categories and Filter function. This is just a simple way to sort through the different open requests. You can sort either by what type of request they are, if it's a general request, a maintenance request, maybe an architectural application, or you can filter by what status they're under. If they're pending, in process, open, or closed. Moving now to the top right, you'll see again there's a heading bar and a search feature. This is on every page of TownSquare. You can click the green button to open a new request. Fill out the form, give it a title, a description, and a category. And if you'd like to attach a document, there's a paperclip at the bottom. You may attach a document if, for example, you're uploading a picture of some damage on your property, you're uploading a picture to show that the violation has been resolved, or you're uploading an architectural application. Moving down, you'll see that there's currently active requests on your account. In dark blue on the right, you'll see there's a label for each one showing what category it's in. There's a description, the date that the request is opened, and what status is under. Both of these in this example are closed. And then down at the bottom, I opened up one of the requests to show you what it looks like. This example, I opened a request to have my downspout repaired. I included a picture of the damage, and you'll see underneath that the manager, who in this case is also me, has notified me that the maintenance crew is on its way to inspect the damage. And then the request was changed to in process. The last thing that I'd like to talk about today is how to make payments online on TownSquare. This is absolutely the most common question that I receive as a customer service representative. On the next screen, I'll break down each step in order to make a payment. Okay, in order to make a payment, we'll just follow each number 1 through 5. First, begin by clicking on your profile at the top right. Next, you can choose the account button. And then at number 2, this screen will be pulled up and you can choose the account that you'd like to make a payment on. Moving over to the right, you'll see there's a green Make a Payment button, which will pull up a window with 3 different options. Make a one-time payment, manage automatic payments that you have set up, or add payment methods. If you'd like to make just a one-time payment for your balance, let's say, for example, you have an annual assessment fee, you can choose the top option. But for example, if you make a payment every month and you'd like it to pay automatically, you can manage your auto pays. And then at the bottom, if you'd like to add a checking account or a credit card to pay with, you can choose your payment methods. Finally, move on to the last step, which takes you through the different steps of the payment process to confirm. I would like to make you aware that there are convenience fees to pay through TownSQ. TownSQ is a third party, and as with any bill that's paid through a third party, there are convenience fees. If you'd like to avoid those fees, you have two options. You may either send a check to associate in the mail, either using a coupon or a regular checkbook, or secondly, you can use our direct debit option. This is through Associa and rather than through TownSQ. All you have to do is fill out a form, include a voided check, and send it to the email address on the bottom of the form. This form can be found under the Documents section of TownSQ. It's called Direct Debit. Congratulations! You've made it through the introductory video for how to use TownSQ. I would strongly encourage you to take the time to explore the different areas of TownSQ, try new things out, and don't be afraid you won't break anything. Anything that you do can always be reversed if necessary. I've learned a lot simply by trying out how to make a request, send a message, upload or view a document, and how to make a payment. Thanks for watching this video. I hope that you learned something interesting, and we'll take the opportunity to put it into practice in the future. Have a great day.